Finally, here it is. The Bad Batch Season 3 trailer just dropped today, and it airs on February 21st, and I couldn't be more excited. This trailer looks amazing, but there are some caveats. And I'll get into those in just a moment. First, I want to tell you there is a reason for the black screen at the beginning. It's because I don't want to spoil anybody. Some people don't want to see the trailers because they don't want to be spoiled on things, so I am granting you that. But following this message, there will be spoilers. The trailer will be playing, and I will be talking about it. So, if you don't want to see it, turn back now. Still here? All right, good. Let's get on with it. And before I do, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like the video, share it with some friends, colleagues, enemies, Star Trek fans, Lord of the Rings fans, Game of Thrones fans. You know what to do. Just hit those buttons. Now, I mentioned there are a couple caveats with this trailer, and the biggest glaring one, and spoiler alert, Asajj Ventress is in the Bad Batch Season 3. How does this happen? Count Dooku killed her before any of this occurred. Well, we'll get into that. The second caveat is that trailers are misleading. Not saying that Asajj's appearance is misleading, but trailers as a whole are misleading. Like everything we see in it, it looks like it's all together in one scene or two scenes or three scenes, but it's not. It's meant to be that way so you don't understand the story before it airs. I can't stress that enough. But the biggest thing I want to talk about is Asajj Ventress' return. Somehow she returned. Yeah, that's a bad line. I shouldn't put that in there. Anyway, Star Wars is full of goofy lines. Anyways, Asajj Ventress was killed in the book Dark Disciple. With her love relationship with Quinlan Vos, it left Quinlan Vos in this void. He was upset and sad and went to the dark side, came back, and all this other stuff. So bringing her back, to me, if I were looking at it surface level, which I do not look at things surface level, it would be that it hurt Quinlan Vos' story. It tore down all of Dark Disciple. But alas, I have a feeling it did not. In fact, I think it will go back and make us look at the Obi-Wan Kenobi series in a different way, at least part of it. The part where Obi-Wan Kenobi discovers the path and he sees Quinlan Vos' name written on the wall of the hiding place. I don't know what else to call it. It's a hiding place. People hide there like a clubhouse. Not a clubhouse like at your HOA. I'm talking about backwoods clubhouse where you're hanging out with your friends spying with BB guns. That kind of clubhouse. Anyways, I got off track. So I don't think Asajj Ventress' return is going to hurt the story of Dark Disciple. In fact, I think it's going to enhance multiple stories coming up, with Asajj Ventress teaming up with Quinlan Vos to help rescue Force sensitives from the path. Now, if you look at Asajj Ventress at surface level, you're thinking, oh, this is stupid. They just retconned it, and Dave Filoni's good at retconning the books and so on. Not this time. In fact, I feel like this has been planned since the Obi-Wan Kenobi series when Quinlan Vos was reintroduced by name only. Now, during the time of the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, it could have been any number of lost Jedi that were helping with the path. It could have been Cal Kestis, but it wasn't. It was Quinlan Vos. And there's a reason for that. Bring Asajj Ventress back, make her fake her death, and have her help protect young Force sensitives and get them out of trouble. Now, when a Jedi receives this kyber crystal, that crystal reflects the color of what they are. And yellow generally meaning temple guards, meaning guardians of the Force or the Jedi Order. If you look at Asajj Ventress' lightsaber in the Bad Batch Season 3, it's yellow, as in a guardian. Now, do I think Asajj Ventress has miraculously become a guardian of the Jedi Order or the Force or the light side or any of that? No, not really. She had a lot of turning around to do, a lot of redemption to make, and I don't think it's possible in this short time. But I do think that it's possible that the crystal is reflecting what's inside Asajj Ventress. Not that evil person that had the red lightsaber. She now has a yellow lightsaber. Did she steal it from somebody? Possibly. But she turned around and changed her ways a little bit there. In fact, the Jedi Order forgave her for all of her past atrocities for helping Quinlan Vos. Now, I do think some of this is just speculation on my part, but it makes the most sense to me. Another possibility is that it's just flashbacks showing her. Yeah, that could be possible too, but this is only 15 episodes and each one's probably like a half hour long, so I don't think they're going to waste much time going back in time showing us stuff that we pretty much already know. Now, when she says, I don't want to kill you, but I might have to, or whatever her words were exactly, I'm just paraphrasing, do I think she's talking to the Bad Batch? No, probably not. That scene's mixed up. Like I said before, trailers are misleading. They're meant to throw us off in a different direction, and my speculations could be entirely incorrect. They probably are, and I'm okay with that. I'm no special guy who knows the insiders at Star Wars. I don't. I'm just a guy who makes YouTube videos and tries to talk about them. Like it, don't like it, whatever. Now, I do think there are going to be a lot of surprises in this final season of The Bad Batch Season 3. I think there's going to be a lot of stuff in there that we didn't notice before. Cad Bane, look at him. He's back. All right, who doesn't love Cad Bane? Everybody said he'd be back after Boba Fett killed him, and here he is. Well, this is long before Boba Fett killed him, but you get more Cad Bane. Now, Cad Bane made it into live action. Okay, that's one of Dave Filoni's creations. Asajj Ventress, also one of Dave Filoni's creations. Who's to say she isn't going to make a live action appearance? I want to see that. I think it'd be amazing. Just don't miscast her. Yeah. Don't put somebody in there that doesn't have the likeness or the actions or the voice. That voice. Yeah. Oh, man. So, yeah, Asajj Ventress was one of my favorite characters of the Clone Wars. It's hard to tell why, right? No, not really. It's pretty easy. She had a lot of character growth. And in the novel Dark Disciple, she had even more, which was taken from 3 unfinished episodes of the Clone Wars. She grew so much and she became so much better than what she originally was. At first, when I saw Ventress in the Clone Wars, I thought, oh, God, here we go. Another apprentice to an apprentice. When is the Sith going to learn? But then she grew on me. And I actually liked her, and I loved every episode she was in. I thought it was great. She was with Boba Fett for a little while. She became a bounty hunter and all that good stuff. And then she found her way through the Jedi Order. Not becoming one of them. Not yet. Well, probably not at all, since the Jedi Order has been disbanded and destroyed. But her ideals are becoming more in line with the Jedi Order with a little twist of darkness. Now, whatever the Bad Batch Season 3 does bring for Asajj Ventress, maybe she's just a small cameo introducing her back into the timeline so we can get more stuff in the future, or maybe she's just a cameo and that's about it. Who knows? We don't know until the show airs, with the first 3 episodes of the Bad Batch Season 3 airing on February 21st. I'm curious at what time they're going to air. Somebody knows that? Let me know. Love to hear it. But let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And please just try to stay positive. This is a positive Star Wars channel where we just celebrate Star Wars rather than dog it. And I'm not talking about celebrating parts of Star Wars. I'm talking about celebrating all of it. So if that's something you're into and you really enjoy it, then hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and share it with your dog if you want. Yeah. Dogs like Star Wars sometimes, I think. My dog howls at the theme of Star Wars. That's not a joke either. But this is Gerald, a Star Wars fanatic, signing off, wishing you all great health, happiness, and peace. Thank you all for watching, and remember, this is the way. And positivity in Star Wars can be the only way.